Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a Cherry Young pullover. You know, the hot chick from ITZY. She's not the visual, but she's really good looking. Well, at least to Americans. I don't know about the Korean beauty standard. She probably looks like a pig. Anyway, I uh, I saw something interesting. Apparently, Black Ops 6 is coming out, and they're doing some advertising. And they are advertising the non binary agent, or I don't know what you call him, hero, whatever. Anyway, but I got a couple of tweets from X. So like this one's from Learning the Law. Well, I quote tweeted it like ugly chick equals non-binary. Here are some new exclusive pictures of Volta Rossi, the new non-binary they them operator from COD. And just I just want you to know that's not real. Non-binary isn't real. That it's made up. This is an this is a ugly chick. Okay? The non-binary character in Call of Duty, the non-binary operator is an ugly chick. Now, that's the one thing they did get right because every non-binary person I've seen, and I've only seen them in the media because they make announcements. They've all been ugly. So at least they got that right. I've never seen a good-looking non-binary person. And here's the thing: it's like just accept the just accept the fact that you're ugly. We all can't be good looking. It's like we're not all Brad Pitt. We're not all a K-pop idol. There you go. Because 99% of them are hot. Okay, so yeah, so they made an ugly chick and said she's non-binary. Okay, and they're advertising this for Call of Duty Black Ops. And the thing is, the game takes place. I liked it up because once again, I don't play Call of Duty. The game takes place in an alternate history in the 90s. In the 90s. Okay? I Googled it right here. Okay? So it takes place in the 90s. So we had, and I know it's all alternate history, but like we didn't have woke bullshit in the 90s, did we? I remember the 90s. I don't remember any bullshit about people going like, I'm a unicorn. I don't remember anyone doing that stuff. But I mean, here's the thing. And who plays Call of Duty? It's mostly men, and I know some people are gonna go, oh well, it's half women. No, it's not. It's probably 90% of the player base for Call of Duty is men. Okay, there's only two genders, men, women, so it's men. And girls do play, but it's like a very small percentage. Okay? And just like in real life, out of those, men, 90% of the player base is men, 99% of those men are heterosexual. So why would you make, first of all, why is there a woman in like this game anyway? Like women don't go on the front lines. It's just so unrealistic. It kind of takes you out of the game. But anyway, it would take me out the game. So why would this be what you would make? Like, do you think a straight guy is gonna see this picture and be like, hey, I'm gonna buy this game? Probably not, right? And then it's based headed post. Call of Duty. Forget gameplay. Here's the real mission: pushing more identity politics. When your game's main feature is a non-binary operator instead of actual innovation, priorities haven't shifted. dude. If the only thing you can talk about with your game is that you have an ugly chick that you can be that you can be, that's not a good sign. Why would I buy this game? I mean, I have to do a compare and contrast. I have to do a compare and contrast. Okay. The first descendant. Okay, so like this is actual, like what she really looks like in the game, and you can buy a Halloween costume. So like this is Bunny. There's a big
They're
difference.
not able to kill as many people as Israel.
Sorry, Asmongold, we'll make fun of you later. Okay, so you got Bunny. So you have this. Contrast that to what you just saw. Like this. Like the Last Descendant is like pumping out like hot chicks. Here, I'll go back to my page. Okay. Rage, money, power. This is a character you can play. She's like smoking hot. Okay? But then like compared to this character, like it doesn't make sense. Why would you even play this game? It doesn't make sense. Like when you go to like the first Descendants page, it's just hot chicks. It's just hot chicks. And I know, but that matters because who plays these kind of games? Straight guys, men play these games, and then like women don't want to look at ugly women either, though. Okay. And this is horrible advertising. And then on the opposite, you have Overwatch. Overwatch, their new season started, right? And so like they have a battle pass, and then they have a exclusive battle pass. And so on their exclusive battle pass, this is how they advertisement. You can get a skin. It's called I can't speak Japanese. Yada Garusu Kiriko, and he goes, Kiriko has grippers, saying Kiriko's barefoot in this skin. That's how they're advertising it. Because what does Overwatch have? A bunch of Rule 34. A lot of Rule 34. And so I don't know if you've ever seen Rule 34. It's a bunch of like, weird shit. So like they're actually playing to their audience. And so a lot of people are going to buy the battle pass because they made one of their characters barefoot and she's cute. Okay? The complete opposite, like the marketing is horrible. The same people who play like straight men who play all three of these games. Two of these games have hot chicks or cute chicks or whatever. This game is marketing an ugly non-binary person, which is just an ugly chick. So do you think Black Ops 6 is going to sell? I mean, it'll sell because there's people who just buy it because it's called Black Ops 6. But do you think it's going to sell as much as it should sell? Because this does not make me want to buy the game. Okay? Like, cute chick makes me want to buy the game. Okay? Like, advertising like this makes me want to buy the game. Because it's like they're marketing to their audience. It's like they want to make money. And then I know Overwatch is woke because like Overwatch would do something like this, but then they'll have another post going, oh yeah, like another 6 of our characters are gay. But see, the thing with Overwatch, they're only popular because of Rule 34. Rule 34 Overwatch, I think, is the most popular porn on the internet. So, like I'm saying, Overwatch is for degenerates, basically. But I'm just saying, at least they're marketing to the degenerates because that's who's going to spend the money. Okay? Who's going to spend money on this other than the hardcore people who just buy Call of Duty because it says Call of Duty? It's like all those people that buy Madden, even though it's the same game every year, except they just update the roster. And the game hasn't been good in years. So, like people need to stop buying games like this. Okay? The game is set in 1991. The game is set in 1991, but in the game, you're going to have modern day shit, and they're going to refer to her as they, them. Okay? So in the game, based in 1991, you're going to have, because it's a single player, it's like the, whatever, like the story mode, whatever. There's going to be like a cutscene, and they're going to be talking, and they're going to be like, they, and you're going to be like, what? Like just modern day bullshit. Like, and then like I know it's an alternate timeline, but you're having it in 1991. Like you can't be at least like immersive. Like that's gonna take you out of the game. I mean, I'm not even playing the game and I'm already taken out of it. Like I don't want to play a game based in whatever 30 years ago or whatever, 40 years ago. I don't know how many years ago it was. 30 years ago, and you're gonna hear like modern day terms in it. That's first of all, that's bad writing. You're putting your agenda over like everything else. So I know the gameplay is gonna suck because you're putting the agenda first. That's how I know it's gonna suck. Okay? That's pretty much how I know it's gonna suck. And then with like the first Descendant, I play the game. The gameplay is good because they put like this is in-game footage. They like make it fun. They make things aesthetically pleasing, and so since they want my money, they're putting gameplay first. They're putting immersion first. So like I know the game's gonna be good, and then like I play it. It's good, but like this is how you market Ultimate Freenet bundle. Okay, and like this costs $70. I play the game. She might be like the most popular character in the game, and I know these people did not farm the materials to buy her because the first day she dropped, I'm like, there's like 40 of her. Like like I already see 40 of them. Like it takes more than like 10 minutes to farm. It takes a couple of days in my opinion, but I guess if you do enough coke, you could do it in a couple hours. But it takes like let's be 4 days if you're gonna play hardcore to farm this chick. When she first dropped, instantly she was like the most popular character, and you just saw a bunch of them because it's marketed the right way. They want people to spend money. So like, who plays the game? Straight guys. Straight guys love hot chicks. Straight guys love hot chicks in skimpy outfits. we will buy this. I didn't buy it because I'm not spending $70 on this. But anyway, but I still play the game because I get to see her walk around all the time. It's cool. And then like when I queue up for a dungeon, she's usually on my team. So like even if you don't buy it, you still get to like interact with the appealing characters. So they're doing it right. But I don't know. Like you jump back to this bullshit. There's a huge contrast. So basically, Call of Duty is not for me. They're not marketing it for me. This is for the modern audience, and I don't know who the modern audience is because everything that's been marketed or made for the modern audience doesn't sell or no one watches it. Like we can go back to The Acolyte. The Acolyte was obviously for the modern audience. Okay, right now on Disney Plus, you have Agatha All Along. No one's watching that. You know why? Because it's gay. It's a bunch of gay shit, And you got to remember 99% of the population's straight. You can't have entertainment based on sexuality. Okay? You can't have entertainment based on asexuality. Okay? So, like, I'm not going to watch a show about a guy who's like, I'm straight. I just talk about being straight. Well, that's not entertaining either. Okay? Like, give me a story. Give me some escapism. I don't want politics. I don't want a message. I don't want to be told how to think. I can think on my own. I don't need you to brainwash me to make me think that non-binary is real. Because it's not. It's made up. It's just something ugly people call themselves because if I'm a girl and look like this, they're gonna go, oh, she's ugly. But if I'm non-binary, I'm like, oh, okay. You get it. Anyway, I've probably said enough. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.